Hey everyone! So this is going to be a tutorial for how to update your unavailabilities through Deputy on a PC. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and open up your web browser. And so for the most part, this should be the screen that you see. So from this point, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go ahead and go up to the upper right hand corner right here. You're going to go ahead and click that, and then you're going to want to go and click My Profile. So click My Profile, and this is what should pop up on your screen. You have a few columns, but the column that you're going to want to focus on is your unavailability. So currently at this point, I have an open availability. There is no specific time or day that I am not able to work. But let's just say, for example, life happens and I am no longer able to work on Mondays. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new unavailability. So go ahead and click Add New. And I am not going to be able to work at all on Mondays. So from opening to closing, not available to work. So this is where we have an all day option. If it wasn't an all day option, you would go ahead and turn this off and you get other options, but that will be for a later tutorial. But for the sake of this example, we are completely unavailable all day, and we're going to click that and make sure that this is on. So for this unavailability, we have to make sure that whenever we submit an unavailability, that it is for the future. So what I mean by that is that if you are going to update your unavailability, it cannot be for a day that has already been scheduled. So like if you wanted to update tomorrow's if you were to work tomorrow, for example, you would not be able to update your unavailability because you are already scheduled for the most part. So if you're going to update your unavailability, make sure that it's 2 weeks out, or at least for a schedule that hasn't already been put out. So for this example, we're going to go ahead and go into the future, and we're going to go ahead and select May 18th as the day for when our unavailability begins. So we're going to make sure that it is matching days. So from May 18th to May 18th. So make sure they're the same. And then we have this option for repeat. So we want to make sure that we click this to be on, so that way it will repeat for every schedule going forward. If it doesn't repeat, if it's just like maybe like a 1 day type of unavailability, you can go ahead and do that. But for the most part, you're going to want to submit a leave request instead, and leave the unavailabilities specifically for reoccurring schedules and all that stuff. So for this one, we're going to go ahead and click this to be on. And you have a couple of different options. You can make your unavailability for every week, every 2 weeks, every 4 weeks, every month. And for this example, we're going to make sure that it's for every week. And when you're updating your unavailability, you want to make sure that you pay attention to which day of the week you are selecting. So right here, Sunday is clicked, but in reality, you mean that you want Monday off. So we're going to go ahead and click Monday, and then we're going to uncheck Sunday. You can do multiple days of the week, but that will also be for a future tutorial. So for this example, we want Monday completely off. Now you have two options as far as when you want your unavailability to end. There's the never option, which is generally what you're going to be using because the unavailabilities are generally for a longer term. But if you have an idea for when or how long your unavailability is going to last for, so say you're only unavailable for a month, you can go ahead and pick from May 18th all the way up until, let's just say, the 18th of June. You can go ahead and click that. And so your unavailability in this example would end June 18th, 2020. But say if it's going to be for a whole year, you can just go ahead and click never. Or if it's just going to be like this until you end up leaving Java, which hopefully is never, you're going to go ahead and click never. So, but when you click on different things in this screen, things will move around. So make sure that you are selecting the correct options for your unavailability. So I had originally clicked Monday, but it went back to Sunday. So we want to make sure that we click Monday again and uncheck Sunday and make sure that these dates right here are also the same. Everything looks good. Okay. So down below, we have a notes box. So you can give a reason for your unavailability. So you can write something like school. I'm going to write it in all caps because I want to. But if you have other specific things, so like say even though you marked that you are completely unavailable all day, you can still put notes for the scheduler to know that you are available to be on call. So on call. So what that means is that we can call you if you want hours or if we need someone and you would be willing to work even though it says that you're unavailable. So you're kind of like a last option kind of thing. So you can go ahead and write notes like that or whatever suits your fancy. So there is that. But once you are done with that, you can go ahead and click add. And that is your unavailability for the week.